Alright, so today we are going to be graphing square root equations. So the first step to this is going to be learning the what the different numbers in the equation are going to mean for your graph. So it's going to be y equals a, and then square root x minus h outside of the square root is going to be plus k. So this a value right here is going to be for vertical stretch and reflection. So if the a value say is a 2, then you'll multiply that into your over and up table, and that'll give you your slope. For reflection, if it's negative, it'll reflect the graph over the x-axis. The h is a liar because whatever value here is going to be opposite from the direction you go on the graph. So the h is going to be left or right. And so if this is a negative here, then you'll go right on the graph, or to the positive side. If it's positive here, you'll go left or negative on the graph. So that one can be a bit confusing. Just need to remember it's a liar. And then the k value is for up or down. And that's pretty simple. If it's a plus, it's an up. It goes up that number. If it's a minus, it goes down that number. So for a square root equation, your over and up table is going to be pretty simple, but you're going to take one number, so let's say 0 here, and its square root will be on the right side. So the square root of 0 is 0. Say for 1, it'll be 1. For let's see, what's the next easy square? 4. So we'll put 4 there, and then 2 will go on this side because 2 is the square root of 4. The next one up would be 9 and 3. So that's going to give you your slope right there from your origin, or your vertex, which is determined by this equation right here. So right here, this first problem, it says y equals square root of x plus 2 minus 4. So this plus 2, it's a liar, so we're going to go negative 2, so 1, 2, and minus 4, so down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is going to be our vertex. Then we'll do over and up, and there's no a value, so the slope is not affected, so it's going to be 1, 1, 4, 2, and that's all the room we're going to have for on this graph. So we'll go up 1 over 1, and then up 4 over 2, and that's going to start giving you your line. Excuse me, over 4 up 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4 up 2. There we go. And so your line is going to look like this, like half of a horizontal parabola. So the transformations here, we went down 4 and left 2. So we're going to put that down 4, left 2. Interval notation, the range is the y, so that's going to be from negative 4 to infinity, because it keeps going up. So that needs a parenthesis. And the domain is going to be from negative 2, that's our smallest number, to infinity, because it keeps going in the positive direction. Alright, And then the end behavior is as x approaches infinity, y approaches infinity, because as x goes that way towards infinity, y is also going up as the line goes that way. As x approaches negative infinity, because it doesn't actually, because right here it only goes to -2. So as x approaches -2, y approaches -4, because that's the furthest down it goes. Our next problem here, we do have an a value, so we're going to go up 5 and over to the right 3, because that's a liar, just like we said, and then over and up. And so what we're going to do for this one is we're going to take our value in the right side and then multiply it by 2, because that's the a value. So that's going to be over 1 up 2 over 4, and so we would have 2 there, times 2 is 4, so over 4 up 4. So we're going to go ahead and go over 1 up 2. We're going to go a little off the graph here. And over 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So our line is going to start going off that direction like that. Transformations here are going to be up 5, right 3, and a vertical stretch of 2. And these are going to be the same. Alright, so number 3, our last one here, y equals negative square root of x plus 5. So the vertex is going to go ahead and go -5, since it says plus 5 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, that's a liar. So that's where our vertex is going to be. And now here we're just going to have to do over and up, and go ahead and put 1 there, or 4 there. And we're just going to make everything on this side negative. So -1, -2. So as we go over 1, we'll go down 1. And as we go over 4 to there, we'll go down 2. Boop, boop. Like that. And we actually have room here to go over 9 and down 3. So over 9 will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, down 3. Because of the negative there. If that was positive, it would just be flipped up onto the positive side. So this is our line for here. And the transformations are going to go ahead and, let's see, so we'll go left 5, because we went left 5 there, and then it's going to be reflected over x-axis, because the line is reflected. So for our recap here, y equals a square root of x minus h plus k. So that a value is for the vertical stretch, or VS, and reflection. The h value is going to be for horizontal, left or right, and the k value is going to be up and down. And that over and up table is going to be with the square on the left side, so 1, 1, 4, 2, 9, 3, 16, 4, and so on, just depending on how much room you have. So the square is always going to be on the left and the square root will be on the right.